Little People Big World fans recently noticed an interesting detail from Amy Roloff. Is she still working for Matt Roloff on Roloff Farms? And 8 signs Little People Big World will end after season 25. Marek shared big shocking news for Roloff Family fans. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. With its 25th season coming to an end, Little People Big World appears to be its final one. The reality TV series, which debuted in 2006 and quickly gained fame, featured the adored Roloff family. In Little People Big World, Matt and Amy Roloff provided viewers with an intimate glimpse at their lives as dwarfs. Zach Roloff, their only child with dwarfism, rose to prominence on the show quite fast. Over the course of over 20 years, Little People Big World has chronicled their lives, highlighting both the happy and difficult times. The divorce of Matt and Amy left the Roloff family shattered. Their family was having a difficult time, but when Matt secretly listed 16 acres of the Roloff family farm, tensions increased even more. Zach's father suppressed his desire to seize control of the farms. Their program has suffered as a result of Matt's out-of-control ego. Little People Big World is probably coming to an end after 25 seasons. Matt and Amy are still at odds in Little People Big World, even after their divorce. Their breakup was really stunning. As everyone knows, Matt and Amy still feel badly about each other, despite the fact that they haven't been together for a few years and have moved on with other people. Whether they wanted to or not, Little People Big World has made the divorcing couple stay in touch. They shouldn't be fighting with one another in the future. It's mentally harmful for anyone to watch 2 ex-spouses quarrel on TV every week. Little People Big World has featured the Roloff family since 2006. It's time for them to take a vacation from filming because their lives have been extremely public for almost 20 years. The Roloff family has had a number of significant life events chronicled on the show. After getting divorced, Matt and Amy and Zach and Tori have been transparent about their life with dwarfism. The Roloff family deserves a break for the time being because filming a reality program for 20 years has taken a toll on them. In February, Zach and Tori declared they were leaving Little People Big World. They gave many explanations for why they were leaving, but in the end, it all came down to giving their kids first priority. They said that recording their life for their podcast, Raising Heights, was beginning to cause issues for their family. Jackson, Lila, and Joja's early lives have been followed by the show. Little People Big World has chronicled the medical journeys of the 3 youngsters who have been diagnosed with dwarfism. Tori and Zach claimed that Jackson, their eldest child, didn't feel comfortable having his doctor's appointments filmed. Tori and Zach considered quitting after Jackson expressed that he disliked having to record his doctor visits for the show. Their lives were forced to be seen in a larger perspective, and they realized how crucial it was to pay attention to their child's emotions. The show is probably over now that Zach is finally departing Little People Big World. In recent years, Jackson, Lila, and Joja's lives have played a significant role in the program. The public gained additional understanding about dwarfism, but Zach and Tori do not owe the audience access to their children's private life. For the past few years, Zach has been dealing with health problems. He and Amy both have achondroplasia, a kind of dwarfism. His life has been filled with medical problems and to remove cerebrospinal fluid for his head. A shunt was implanted. Zach started experiencing severe headaches and vomiting in 2006 as a result of a shunt fluid block. After being brought to the hospital, he had to have a 3-hour surgery. Zach had a second surgery in 2023 as a result of a shunt-related near-death incident. Zach and Tori claimed that doctors had to perform exploratory surgery since they had no idea what was wrong with Zach on Raising Heights. Zach's shunt had failed, as they discovered during the procedure. It took doctors manually draining the fluid out of his head, but they were successful in doing so. Following the receipt of a replacement shunt, he has improved. Zach was fascinating to watch reach so many major life milestones because he grew up on the show. Zach, though, needs to put more of his health before filming because of a recent health concern. Filming opportunities for the Roloff family would be limited if Zach and Tori were not cast in Little People, Big World. Seeing Zach's life with his wife and kids is a lot of fun. It has brought me great joy to watch him mature, wed, and have a family of his own. Zach isn't as keen on filming the reality TV show these days. They left the Oregon Roloff farms behind to establish a new life in Washington. Zach and Tori must be finding it challenging to raise their kids while shooting, and they're now stepping away from that way of life. The father-son bond between Zach and Matt has been strained for a while. Zach was very hurt by Matt's decision to sell the Roloff farms without telling anyone because the older Roloff son had aspirations of inheriting the land. Zach would be devastated if he listed 16 acres of the Roloff farms, and he didn't even discuss this with Zach beforehand. When Matt offered Zach a portion of the land for $4 million, a sum he knew his son couldn't afford, their relationship grew even more strained. Zach and Tori left Roloff Farms and moved to Washington after Matt deceived the family. Matt only communicates with Zach and Tori sparingly in order to keep his relationship with his grandchildren intact. On Little People, Big World Season 25, they were unable to reconcile completely, which changed the show. Zach found it difficult to carry on filming with his father following his treachery. After Season 25 concluded, Matt shared on Facebook the plans for Little People, Big World Season 26. Since he wasn't under a contract, Matt said he could discuss the show. It has been difficult to film Little People, Big World Season 26 because more and more family members drift away, he continued, so nobody really knows at this point if there will be one. Matt made a very telling Facebook post that basically hinted that without Zach and Tori, Little People, Big World would not be able to survive. Matt disclosed that Caryn Chandler, his fiancée, is sick of shooting. They first got together while Caryn worked at Roloff Farms for a long time. Matt disputes any adultery, but Amy claims they began their relationship while he was still married. The wedding of Matt and Caryn may be filmed for Season 26 of Little People, Big World. But Matt hinted on Facebook that Caryn wasn't interested in shooting their wedding when he claimed she was done with filming. Caryn probably doesn't want that because without Zach and Tori, that would be the only exciting event to highlight in a possible new season. The future of Little People, Big World is up in the air. The series has not been canceled, but there are many signs that the show is ending after Season 25. With family bonds broken and cast members announcing their exits, Little People, Big World Season 25 may have been the last chapter of the Roloff family story. Little People Big World fans recently noticed an interesting detail from Amy Roloff. Is she still working for Matt Roloff on Roloff Farms? Season 25 of Little People Big World is now ended, as fans who have been watching the TLC series for a long time know since the season final episode aired not too long ago. Many viewers are naturally interested in finding out what will happen next. The franchise's future is still uncertain with Zach and Tori Roloff, no longer with TLC, at least until the network makes a formal decision about what to do next. Fans are interested in knowing what everyone is doing in the meantime, as they aren't currently filming the show. With the sale of her Little People Big World portion to Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff became the only owner of Roloff Farms. Not only is Roloff Farms a well-liked tourist site for those who don't watch the TLC show, but it has become a mainstay in the neighborhood. Despite Amy Roloff's sole ownership of Roloff Farms, several fans found an odd feature on Amy's website that raises the possibility that Amy is still employed by Matt or together with him on the farm. Amy continues to support the daily activities of the 100-plus acre family farm near Portland, Oregon. The statement states, "In the fall, when pumpkins are in season, it is a popular tourist site. She may continue to get together with her family there and find inspiration for new meals." The extent of Amy Roloff's involvement with Roloff Farms remains unclear, as is the definition of her commitment to maintaining the daily activities on the farm. It's evident that Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff retain a generally friendly relationship, despite the occasional arguments between them. Amy threw her fundraiser at Roloff Farms, as viewers of Little People, Big World witnessed last season. Moreover, Matt informed Amy that in the event of his death, he would be leaving the farm to her. Amy Roloff played a major role in turning the farm into what it is now, regardless of how their marriage ended. So one way or another, it makes sense that she would still be with Roloff Farms in some way. These days, it's unlikely that Amy and Matt collaborate too much given how much they get under one another's skin. Many fans of Little People Big World, however, commend them for maintaining a professional demeanor in order to preserve the legacy they both created, which transcends any personal feuds or differences. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.